G'day! In today's video, we're having a bit of a look at the Asus TUF RX6700XT. So this very big fat boy. We'll be giving it a measure and a weigh in a minute. First of all, let's just have a bit of a look at the box itself and see what it's actually included. Or at least what they mention on the box. So this particular one came with a pre-build and it was jammed in there, but most of the stuff seemed to be missing, and also the cardboard seemed to be, let's say it's been better, as it was just crammed in beside the case. Funnily enough, I did have the phone. I'm getting in here. We have one Asus driver disc by the looks of it. We have one TUF card, which I can't say I've actually come across anything like that before. Weird little hologram kind of card. Whatever. What else do we get? Thank you. Certificate of reliability. Can't say I've come across something like that. That is kind of cool. Granted, it is probably certified by Asus. No, testing laboratory. So actually not actually done by Asus. Card warranty. And what do we actually have in here? Plugging it in. Yeah, I want to see if it makes mention of using two different power cables. If your graphics card has an auxiliary power connector, connect the appropriate power plug from your system power supply to the graphics card's auxiliary power connector. So no, that doesn't really tell me too much. And over here it says the various connections that are here, which on this top part are mostly obsolete. There's a bit of Asus for graphics drivers, all fairly common stuff. Now let's move this and all my foam off the table. Don't forget my hologram card. Now, what is the power requirements? What we look on here? There we go. Minimum system requirements. Two 8-pin supplementary power connectors. Does it actually mention what wattage? There's the model of the card in question that we're looking at right now. One here, further back, minimum system requirements. There we go. One PCI Express 16 slot, 650 watt or greater. Also recommending a minimum of 8 gig of RAM, 16 gig recommended, so on and so forth. Anyway, on to the main event. So this thing is, I would actually describe it as tough. It's got a fair bit of weight to it. As you can see, the cooler in there, which is fairly massive. You can see on this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Assumably, not sure if that is bent back up. You may be able to see it there with me. Just in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assumably 6 is running down here. There's a better angle. 1, 2, 3 on the left, or at the top. 2 on the right. Not sure how we ended up with 6 then. Looking up close, I can see some thermal pads running along here. Also some over here as well. As you can see, the card does end right here. And we are a tri-fan setup. So the last card I had a look at was a 3080, and the third fan was around here. But looking at this one, they have offset the fans to go slightly further up here and start before the cooler actually starts. So the cooler's along here, first fan starts right at the very back. I do have a little extra overhang over here at the top, this bit here, which that does light up. But mostly, it is just chunky. So let's do a bit of a measure here. Grab out the scales, and I will readjust the camera for you guys. So putting it on here, we're weighing in at 1.65 kilos. Change that over. 3 pound, 10 ounces. Granted, the only terminology I know that from is babies. Now, let's have a try and check the actual sizings of this. Because being it's such a massive card, it's whether or not it will actually fit in your case. This is a good question. So going from the start of the PCI bracket down to the very back, we are 32 centimeters. Well, as you can see here, 1 foot, 1 ounce, 1 inch, right here. So we are quite large. Overall height of the card, we'll go by width, starting at the bottom of the bracket, up at the top. We are 14 centimeters tall. So we are looking here, 14 centimeters, so reasonably tall. And let's check out the chunkiness of this. So being that it's got that bit that's on there, it's not going to stand up properly. So we'll have to support it one-handed. And let's go. So just shy of 6 centimeters fat. So you will be definitely losing the 2 slots, I'd say, underneath. Compare where we were. So 6 centimeters. Here we're looking. So yeah, we're definitely losing that third PCI slot, I would say, or at least the I/O. If you're putting it into a micro ATX, you're definitely going to be very close to the I/O at the very bottom of the motherboard. So do be cautious of that. Overall, one beef, chunky card. Anyway, that will do for tonight, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.